sunscreen on, because I got mine on, but if you don't put yours on, I'm going to get sunburned. It is ridiculous, Jerry. It is ridiculous. So people are racking their brains wondering what happened to their country. The great Christian author C.S. Lewis once said, of all tyrannies, a tyranny sincerely exercised for the good of its victims may be the most oppressive. It would be better to live under robber barons than under omnipotent moral busybodies. The robber baron's cruelty may sometimes sleep. His cupidity may at some point be satiated, but those who torment us for our own good will torment us without end. For they do so with the approval of their own consciences. This very... Pardon me. Sorry, just do my Marco Rubio impersonation there. This very kindness stings with intolerable insult. To be supposedly cured against one's own will, and cured of states which we may not regard as disease, is to be put on the level of those who have not yet reached the age of reason, or those who never will. To be classed with infants, imbeciles, and domestic animals. That's what we're up against. Those in charge of our government and many of our corporations are firmly persuaded they know best. They're determined to make us bow to their will. And we say loudly and defiantly, no! Exactly. To quote one of our founders, Patrick Henry, he read my mind, he must have ESPN too. To quote one of our founders, Patrick Henry, give me liberty, give me death. That's right. Look, if you want to get the jab, that's fine. That should be up to you. It should also be up to you to refuse it. So before I tell you what's going on with me in the radio station, one thing I haven't heard anybody mention today, but I know it's on all their minds and all their hearts. How many folk have we heard of who got COVID and have the symptoms and having a hard time, and they go to the hospital won't give them anything? Y'all heard about that? All right. So, there's a fellow named Greg Bledsoe, he's Surgeon General of the state of Arkansas. He's running for Lieutenant Governor. Had him on the show a little while back, and I said, okay, well, we got a problem here, because I'm here for people who either went to the hospital or a loved one went to the hospital, and they wouldn't give me anything. And you're the Surgeon General of the state, why not use your bully pulpit to encourage the hospitals and doctors to at least treat people with something? I mean, if it's not hydroxychloroquine, if it's not ivermectin, I mean, how about those monoclonal antibodies? It's like, well, doctors in the hospitals in this state are really smart. I don't think they're waiting to hear from me about what they need to do. I'm like, wait, what? What? And then I said, well, now, wait a minute. Dr. Bledsoe, you run the ER in Russellville, right? He said, yeah. Okay, well, if somebody shows up at your emergency room in Russellville with symptoms, they test positive COVID, what is standard operating procedure? He said, well, we just leave that up to the individual physicians. It's a case-by-case basis. What? But he was high on the monoclonal antibodies. And I hear a lot of good things about monoclonal antibodies. Ron DeSantis, governor over there in Florida, you know? Okay, great. But the thing I missed when he told me about it, he said, man, those monoclonal antibodies, they are really fantastic for those qualified. And that went right by me. And the nurse told me a few days later, I don't know if this is still the case, the nurse told me a few days later, monoclonal antibodies, let me tell you who qualifies. You're over 65 or you have some underlying health condition, some kind of comorbidity, then you qualify if you get there in time. But if you're 50 years old and you're in perfect physical shape and never really been sick all your life, and now you come down with the COVID, they're not going to give you monoclonal antibodies. You don't qualify. Now, yeah. Oh, vaccinated people get monoclonal antibodies? Okay. I guess that's another underlying comorbidity there. But, she's helping. So, a couple of months months ago, I'm on a group text with some friends and one of my sons over in Florida, and it's on a Wednesday. I'll never forget it. It's on a Wednesday. And I'm sorry, the radio microphone's directional. Okay, I gotta be closer. And he said, y'all pray for me. I got the COVID, and I went to the media care over here in Niceville, Florida. They didn't give me anything, but I haven't eaten solid food since Friday. And I'm like, whoa, that's 5 days. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I called my family physician over there in Panama City, and he prescribed them ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and a steroid to make it work faster. And the CVS pharmacy in Niceville, Florida, slow-walked him almost 24 hours. By the time he got his meds, he was gasping for air. And this is my 25-year-old son who's a gym rat. And I felt like we almost lost him, but he eventually got better. The two meds they don't want us prescribed here in Arkansas. You talk to the health department, oh no, ivermectin, no, hydroxychloroquine, oh no. Why is that? Why is that? Follow the money. Anyway, like I say, if you want to get the jab, that's fine. That should be up to you. It should also be up to you to refuse it. I chose to refuse. That is why my last day at KRN is scheduled to be a week from Friday. The company that I work for, Cumulus Media, corporate now, not local, corporate, made a rule that if you're not fully vaccinated by October 11th, you will be terminated. I refuse to let someone order me to undergo medical treatment. I'm not sure about. So my last day is scheduled to be Friday the 8th. But when the Lord closes one door, he opens another. So my national podcast is scheduled to start Tuesday, October 12th. At 11 a.m. weekdays at docwashburn.com or download it at Spotify or iTunes or wherever you already get your podcasts for those who do. We're planning to do a talk show at docwashburn.com unlike anything you've ever heard before. I hope it'll be a blessing to you starting Tuesday, October 12th. In closing, may I say please one more word of encouragement. Thank you, Jan. God bless you. Thank you.